But even greater thanks to you, our esteemed audiences, executive producer, Sheriff Quadri, Olamide Fadoju, team lead for our digital guys, Babatunde Abdul Salam, our technical and content exec, Kenneth Odueme, Samuel Iwuji, Kenneth, our producer, and Sam, our cinematographer, chronicler, and graphics guy, Onyeka Eledan, our sound person. Time now for the second debate. A quick reminder, if you had followed the first debate live on YouTube and Facebook, you better refresh your feed now, because the earlier feed would have ended and a new one is up and running, and you'll see it at the top of your feed once you refresh.
We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. I believe that's already made clear by Femi's direction. But yes, Nigeria Info 99.3. Like, comment, and share the live streams. We'll be reading your comments as well. If you're thinking of sponsoring I Beg to Differ, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm or I Beg to Differ at nigeriainfo.fm.
Most certainly. And now, before we introduce the two schools, the two contending schools, we'll ask the lead speaker from Supreme Education Foundation School to step forward and pick a side for their next debate. Please use the mic. Just tell us your position in that debate.
Opposing. You are opposing the motion next week.
You're opposing the motion, so whoever wins this next debate will be your opponent, and they will be supporting that motion, whatever the motion is. And what two schools am I talking about? Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends, family, colleagues, acquaintances, and all, let's meet the contestants. I'd like to start from Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos. Please welcome the duo of Folajimi Falobi and Toluwanimi Afolayan. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Welcome.
And so those are the representatives of Halifield. Well done. Folajimi and Toluwanimi, thank you very much for being here with us. They are supported by Sarah Shitu. Shitu is in SS1. She's 14. Ofolajimi, by the way, is also 14 and in SS2. Toluwanimi is in SS1. She's only 13. Well done. And now to their opponent. From Vivian Fowler, Memorial College for Girls, Oregun, Lagos. Welcome, the duo of Jadesola Adetokunbo Balogun and Ayomide Ayela. Hello, how are you doing? Jadesola is 16 years of age. She's in SS3. Ayomide Ayela is 15 in SS2. They are supported by Sophia Okekwe. She's 14 and also in SS2. It's good to have both contending schools in the studios. Both of you were awesome in your first debates, and we expect no less than brilliant awesomeness in this debate.
That's right. 2 weeks ago, they picked the sides that they would debate today. They're going to remind us how this debate will go now.
Lead speakers, how are you debating? Are you opposing or supporting?
Supporting the motion.
That's Vivian Fowler, Memorial College.
Halifield Schools will oppose the motion. The motion this hour is: social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. Social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll debate.
Obi-Weezy, Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadget tradings. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obi-Weezy is your guy for quality tech devices. Brand new, pre-owned and UK used. Got a phone or laptop? Bring it in and walk out with an upgrade, a cashback or both. Whether you shop in-store or online at obiweezy.com, that is obiweezy.com, you're guaranteed value, warranty and a customer-first experience. Obi-Weezy offers affordable tech, trusted service because with gadgets, Obi-Weezy is your guy. Visit www.obiweezy.com. That is www.obiweezy.com. Happy shopping.
On Monday, the round of 16 begins. 16 schools, one stage, no second chances. At 4 p.m., Penny International College locks horns with Supreme Education Foundation School on the motion. Religion divides Nigerians more than it unites them. Then at 5 p.m., the tension spikes as Halifield schools face Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls on the motion. Social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. Who will rise above the noise and make their voice count? 2 debates, 4 contenders, 1 mission to conquer the round of 16. I am Yvonne Okhaifo. Join Femi, Obong-Daniels and me to catch the battles live on Monday as the next generation of thinkers take the mic. I Beg to Differ Season 9. 32 debaters, now 16. 1 winner, 1 grand title, the champion of champions. Supported by Obi-Weezy. For sponsorship inquiries, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm or I Beg to Differ @nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the tournament of champions. Welcome back. It is time for the second Uhuru of the day. This is the round of 16 in the second regional tournament of I Beg to Differ Season 9. I'm Yvonne Okhaifo and he is
Femi Obong-Daniels.
We're
Such a
streaming
fine
live.
pleasure. Yeah, most certainly.
On Facebook and YouTube. Join the live streams, like, comment, and share.
It's Nigeria Info, by the way.
That's
you can't
right.
miss it. All right, you heard the motion for this debate earlier on. Social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. We live in an age where the thumb has become mightier than the sword. A tap can trend. A tweet can tremble governments. A post can polarize the population. Social media, the digital drum, the modern marketplace, the global megaphone. It connects continents in seconds. But does it also fracture friendships in minutes? In Nigeria, a nation rich in culture, color, community, has social media amplified tribalism and division? Has it widened cracks that once were thin? Or has it merely revealed what was already beneath the surface? Halifield Schools, Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls, round of 16. This is where good schools become great, where confident speakers become commanding voices. No filters, no edits, no retakes. I beg to differ, and so must you, right now. So let the contest of conviction commence.
This round commences with the motion supporter. The motion again is social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. You'll hear from Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls now. You've got 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
When hate goes viral, humanity goes silent. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my honorable adjudicators, my fellow debaters, and my ever-attentive audience. My name is Ayomide Ayela. Today, I strongly support the motion that social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. Nigeria has over 250 ethnicities. Diversity should be our strength. But today, in the digital age, social media is not just reflecting tribalism, it is amplifying it. Firstly, algorithms reward outrage. Now, we see that divisive posts get more comments and shares, so platforms tend to engage them, promote them, push them further into the public eye. This can be backed up by internal research that was whistleblowed by Francis Hogan. It tells us that Facebook knew that its algorithms pushed, engaged in content that had to do with divisive comments, posts, and tribal hate, yet they never revealed it to the public. They never made any comments about it. Secondly, massive online reach. Over 38 million Nigerians use social media. That is an extremely large amount. Now, you may argue we are a population of over 200 million people, but that's just such a small percentage. Just because it's a small percentage does not mean we should not try to curb the problem today. Furthermore, there's massive political engagement online. Politics becomes tribal. 60% plus of Nigerians surveyed said that tribal posts on social media shaped how they decided to vote for their presidents, shaped how they decided to vote for their governors, shaped how they decided to vote for people who wanted to be elected today. Now, this can be shown in the 2023 campaign election debates. Furthermore, misinformation spreads fast. Misinformation on social media has been known to spread increasingly fast, and this can be seen in the Plateau State war that happened in 2018 between Fulani herdsmen and local people from Berom. Now, false images were circulated around WhatsApp and Facebook, and people thought, wow, okay, people are dying. Let's go and start a war. Let's go and start fighting. But what they did not realize was this was misinformation. The pictures were false. The stories were squandered. Everything was wrong. Additionally, echo chambers form. People decide to vote for people from their own tribe, follow people from their own tribe, move in packs from the same ethnicity. But what they don't realize is that stereotypes go unchallenged on social media. Nobody wants to move with somebody different. Nobody wants to move with somebody that's not like them. Another point is anonymity encourages hate. People with anonymous accounts that do not show their personal information have a large sense of confidence that they can say anything they want about another tribe without consequences. Which moves me to my next point. Moderation is not enough. Now, a lot of social media platforms have moderators that delete hate comments, make sure that everything is in regulation. But what they do not realize is that these moderators are not enough when we have millions of tribal and divisive content posted on social media today. Thank you.
Thank you.
That indeed was Ayomide Ayela, 15-year-old SS2 student of Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls, Oregon, Lagos, with their presentation round. We now go over to their opponents from Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos, Folajimi Falubi.
Maybe you view social media as a battleground for ethnic slurs, but they ignore the silent bridge that is being built every second. From the Igbo trader attracting customers in Kano to the Yoruba student learning Igbo online, social media is the best tool for national integration Nigeria has ever seen. Good panel judges, accurate timekeepers, and my fellow co-debaters. My name is Farajim Falubi. I'm from Halifield Schools, and I meant to strongly oppose the notion which says that social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. Now, social media can be found as mobile or web-based technologies which facilitate communication, content sharing, and community-based inputs. Social media is very important, and it has reduced tribalism over the year because, firstly, it has helped in public opinion. Now, whenever it comes to public opinion, all Nigerians come together to express themselves in one digital voice. For example, in 2020, during the SARS period, all Nigerians went to social media regardless of their tribe, and they demanded better governance. Additionally, national solidarity. Now, whenever things happen in Nigeria, all Nigerians come together to not only support their national identity via social media, but they also support and defend their nation. For example, whenever the national football team has a match to play, all Nigerians will come on social media and support the national team, which foster unity among them. Additionally, civic education. Now, whenever it comes to civic education, many NGOs are really active. They use social media to promote civic education. And since the main name of civic education is to promote unity among citizens, them doing this is actually reducing tribalism and fostering unity among all citizens. Furthermore, cultural expression and exchange. Now, whenever people post things about their culture online, it will pave way for people from other tribes to acculturate to it. Now, if a Yoruba person posts his dance or his culture online, a Hausa person can see it and acculturate to it, which actually reduces tribalism and fosters unity. Furthermore, intertribal businesses. Now, outsourcing as LinkedIn actually help to foster strong intertribal businesses within the places of Nigeria. With the help of LinkedIn, a Yoruba man can be able to form a strong business partnership with an Igbo man, regardless of their tribe or their ethnicity. Additionally, platform regulation. Now, apps such as YouTube and TikTok have actually adopted the feature that can actually help to regulate the way people speak or express themselves on social media. If someone says anything bad about another tribe, they can easily ban the person's account or even penalize them, which reduces the incidence of cyberbullying and tribal discrimination on social media. Furthermore, crowdfunding. Now, whenever things happen to people on social media, especially whenever they are in bad situations, all Nigerians come together and help them or even pay for them. For example, a family of 6 was kidnapped in Abuja, and then the kidnappers demanded a ransom of 60 million naira. But through the help of networking and social media, they were able to raise a huge sum of 130 million naira, which actually helped to not only rescue the girls and the family of 6, but to also foster unity among them. Additionally, minority tribes. Now, before the advent of social media, minority tribes such as the Edos, the Urhobos, the Shekiris, and many others were not recognized or heard. But through the help of social media, there is no difference between the minor or major tribes. They can be able to express themselves and even have good representation. Additionally, collaborative activism. Now, whenever bad things happen to Nigerians, they will come together on social media and even advocate for that person or a group of people. For example, in 2014, during the Chibok girls kidnapping, all Nigerians were able to help them and even bring up a movement called Bring Back Our Girls. Now, my judges, my honest and harmonious Nigerians, I hope I've been able to share to you my perspective on this notion, and I've also been able to convince you that social media has not and it will never amplify tribalism or division in Nigeria. Thank you.
Folajimi Falobi of Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos, for his school's opening round, the presentation round. Well done to both schools. All right. Now that the times have been scrolled, the evidence has been posted, it's time for us to refresh. We'll go on a break. When we come back from off this break, it will be time for both schools to go straight into the rebuttals. Remember, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube.
That's right. Like, comment, and share. Nigeria Info 99.3 is where you go. Of course, drop a comment, like, and don't forget to share.
Obiwizi, Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadgets trade-ins. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwizi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned, UK used. Got a laptop or phone? Bring it in and work out with an upgrade, a cashback, or both. Whether you shop in store or online at obiwizi.com, that is obiwizi.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obiwizi offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obiwizi is your guy. Visit the websites www.obiwizi.com, that is www.obiwizi.com. Obiwizi is spelled OBIWEZY.com. Happy shopping!
The Tournament of Champions. It's I Beg to Differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. It is time for the rebuttal round to kick off, Femi.
No doubt. We saw a pretty impressive opening round session. Two pretty impressive opening rounds from Vivian Fowler Memorial College for girls, Oregon, Lagos, and then from Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos. No doubt. But here, we are going to audit all the assertions we heard them make in that round, and then we'll interrogate all the narratives. Let's see who has the ability to an even greater degree to engage, to respond, and to reclaim high ground.
This round starts with Halifield Schools being the motion opposer. You've got 3 minutes to refute your opponent's points, after which time you'll hear from Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls. Your time starts now. You were going to say?
Yeah, I was just going to say it will be Toluwanimi Afolayan,
right,
who will lead her school's rebuttal round.
All protocols duly observed. My name is Tolu and Fowler, representing Halifield schools, and I'm here to strongly oppose the motion that says social media has amplified division and tribalism in Nigeria. Tribalism is an old fire burning in Nigeria's past. Social media is the wind that reveals its flames while carrying voices of unity across the land. My opponents mentioned hate speech. Nigerians, you would agree with me that hate speech existed long before the advent of social media, and social media promotes peace campaigns more than it does hate speech. She also mentioned algorithms and divisive posts. Algorithms expose users to diverse voices, breaking tribal bubbles, and social media promotes counter-narratives campaign and digital immunization. She also mentioned massive online reach. Yes, social media brings massive online reach, and promoting your ethnicity on your ethnic groups on social media brings enlightenment, knowledge, not division. She also mentioned political engagement. Harmonious Nigerians, honorable judges, you would agree with me that politicians misuse every medium, whether it's TV, newspapers, or radios. We cannot blame social media for whatever politicians choose to do on this. My opponents also mentioned fake news. Fact checkers and credible voices thrive online. Fake news is almost impossible. She also mentioned echo chambers. Echo chambers are digital environments where individuals are exposed to information, opinion, and beliefs that mirror and reinforce their already pre-existing beliefs. She just goes to show that social media is a mirror, not an amplifier. My opponents also mentioned anonymity. Nigerians, we are well aware of what's currently going on, Davido's paternity suit, and the current situation with the singer Simi. Anonymity is temporary. Digital footprints exist and can easily be tracked. My opponents also said moderators are not enough. How are moderators not enough? This is mere hearsay. Platform regulators exist. Accounts can be banned. Apps prohibit certain content. How is moderation not enough? Just to build upon the strong foundation already laid by my chief speaker, social media has united Nigerians across ethnic lines with over 38.7 million active users in 2025 and WhatsApp reaching 95% of internet users nationwide. Nigerians connect daily beyond ethnic lines. Furthermore, cultural exchange thrives online. Afrobeats, Nollywood, trending comedy skits unite Nigerians and foster unity, promoting Nigeria first and eliminating tribe first, weakening division. Youth activism also eliminates tribalism and division, as youth use social media more for education, information, and businesses rather than propagating tribalism. Lastly, social media makes individuals, politicians, responsible for their actions without having them linked to their ethnic groups. To sum it all up, the real roots of tribalism are offline, failed governance, economic inequality, and ethnic-based politics. Blaming social media is like blaming a mirror for the scars it reflects. Tribalism is not born online. Social media, while reflecting these realities, gives Nigerian tools to unite, educate, and mobilize across ethnic lines. Therefore, I strongly and confidently stand on the motion that social media cannot and will not amplify tribalism and division in Nigeria. The motion collapses under its own weight. Thank you.
Right on time.
She's 13 yet thunderous. Oluwanimiya Folayan of Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos. Well done. We now go over to
Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls.
No doubt. And on this occasion, Jadesola Adetokunbo Balogun will be taking their rebuttal.
When anger trends, unity disappears. And in Nigeria today, anger trends faster than understanding. Honorable adjudicators, respected audience, and worthy opponents, my name is Jadesola Adetokunbo Balogun, and today I'm here to rebut my opponent's point. Firstly, he said social media fosters national solidarity, crowdfunding, and collaborative activity. I find all these points similar, so I'm lumping them all into one. First, but unification does not equal peace. How do we know people are not united in their hate? Is Boko Haram not a unified group of people? Does that mean that they spread good? Rather, they spread hate and terrorism. The motion is amplification, so therefore this point is invalid. Moreover, he also said it fosters civic participation, but on the contrary, it promotes political apathy. During the 2023 elections, when social media was used to promote hashtags, misinformation, and disinformation about different political candidates, it discouraged over 3 million people from going out to vote. This proves that social media does not foster civic participation, but instead fosters political apathy. Furthermore, the opposition also said that it gives minorities a voice, but it also gives extremists a megaphone to spread hate, misinformation, and disinformation. The fact that it gives minorities a voice does not excuse the fact that it is primarily used to spread tribalistic hate speech. Besides this, the opposition also mentioned that platform regulation exists, but then only stated 2 apps that have already implemented this platform regulation, ignoring the prominent social media apps like X, Instagram, or Snapchat. These social media apps, which are used by over 48 million million users in Nigeria have no regulations at all. And my opponent did not state that. So that point is also invalid. Moreover, the opposition also stated that it fosters into tribal businesses. But need I remind you that the motion today is not about whether it fosters businesses, but whether it amplifies tribalism and division, in which it does. As I have been able to rebut my opponent's points, I would like to state new points. Firstly, the Deborah Samuel crisis of 2022, following the lynching, which is killing by tires and burning of Deborah Samuel in Sokoto in 2022. Social media did not foster national mourning, but instead fueled the flames of the fire. Within hours, social media apps like X and WhatsApp turned into divisions of Muslim versus Christian factions. This shows that social media indeed does amplify tribalism and division in Nigeria. Moreover, young people spend over 18 hours of their day on their phones. If they are constantly exposed to hate speech and disinformation and misinformation, this fosters them in a world where they are used to being tribalist. If you keep teaching children that being tribalist is okay, if you keep pushing it as a narrative that is funny or something that can trend on social media, this Nigeria would never work. Tribalism may have existed before social media, but social media gave it a microphone, a spotlight, and an audience of millions. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, she does deserve a round of applause now, doesn't she? That is Sola Adetokunbo Balogun of Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls, Oregun, Lagos. Well done. Well done. Both schools, rebuttal round already over.
That's right. Into the closing round we'll go after this break.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Obi-Wheezy, Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadgets trade-ins. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obi-Wheezy is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned, UK used. Got a phone or laptop? Bring it in and work out with an upgrade, a cashback, or both. Whether you shop in-store or online at obiweezy.com, that is obiweezy.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obiweezy offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obiweezy is your guy. Visit www.obiweezy.com. Again, www.obiweezy.com. Happy shopping!
Welcome back, one and all. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, Nigeria Info. You can't miss it. And so the hashtags have flown. The arguments have trended. But before this debate logs out, it must log something deeper in our minds. And that's why we now go to the closing rounds. No new updates, only lasting impressions. Are you ready? If you are, please drive it home.
We're starting this round with Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls being the motion supporter. You've got 3 minutes.
Today, social media is not just about apps and technology. It not only unites nations, tribes, and enhances communication, but it has also divided our people socially. The reality is clear, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, social media did not create tribalism. Yes, tribalism has existed for years, centuries. But what we do not realize is that it is a threat. It has been given power to divide us as a nation. Let me tell you a short story. A young girl, Amaka, she lives in Kano State, in a small Igbo community. It's always bursting with joy, music, food, laughter. But then one day, an old image gets recirculated around X, an image of a dead Hausa man from the neighboring community. What happens? The people from the neighboring community come. They rush into the village. They tear Amaka's home apart. They kill her people. They take her home away from her. Because of one thing, misinformation, tribalism, because of social media, the effects that it has. Now, I'm not telling you that social media is bad. I'm not telling you that social media needs to be eradicated. But what I am telling you is that it has a great effect on people. And our people, sadly, I have mentioned that there's over 38 million Nigerians on social media. But what we do not realize is that the youth of our society are the most. They contain the largest amount of our population who are actively online, on social media. And these young children go to school every day. And what do? They bring what they learned on social media. They bring what they learned on TikTok. They remember the skits they saw. The one about the Igbo girl with yam legs. The one about the Hausa boy with the black skin. The one about the people who are dying every day because of terrorist attacks. And they think it's a joke. They think it's funny. They normalize it. They say it in classrooms. And my opponent thinks that this is the right way to go. I do not believe so. I believe in unity. I believe in a society where everyone has a say. I believe in a world where United Nations work together for one cause, but are not divided by technology, our own creation, but are not divided by the effects that social media has on us. Nigeria does not deserve to be divided by a few hashtags. Hashtag Nigeria is better than Ghana. Hashtag Igbos are better than Yorubas. Hashtag I'm voting for my own tribe. No, we should be united. We should work together, not use social media. Social media does not just reflect tribalism. It accelerates, amplifies, and increases tribalism in Nigeria today. We stand for peace. We stand for safety. And most importantly, we stand for Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ayomide Ayela, 15-year-old SSU student of Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls, Oregon, Lagos, alongside her debate partner Jadesola Adetokunbo Balogun, and ably supported by Sophia Okhaifo. Well done to you from Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls, Oregon, Lagos. We now switch over to your opponents from Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos, for their closing argument. I'm guessing Folajimi Falobi will lead.
Good day, honorable judges, my esteemed honest and harmonious Nigerians. My name is Folajimi Falobi, and I come here again to strongly oppose the notion which says that social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. Now, we've all heard of a digital wall which has divided all ethnic groups in Nigeria. But then to blame social media for tribalism is like blaming a mirror for the reflection it shows. Was it tribalism that paved the way for the NSAS movement? Was it tribalism that allowed people from Lagos to Calabar to express themselves in one digital voice? Was it tribalism that allowed a Yoruba man to team up with an Igbo man when it comes to business? No, it was not tribalism. It was unity, coerced by social media. That social media doesn't cause fractures to Nigeria. It simply exposes them so that they may be healed. We should stop seeing social media as a weapon of war, but instead we should see it as a new town square. With the advent of social media, for the first time in history, a common man has the voice, the opportunity, the chance, the allowance, regardless of his tribe or his ethnicity, to express himself without any elite stopping him. Judges, do not be deceived. Do not mistake the smoke for the fire. To claim that social media has amplified tribalism is ignoring the millions of digital handshakes which occur across ethnic lines every single day in Nigeria. Blaming social media for tribalism is like blaming a megaphone for the hateful words a speaker speaks into it. Social media doesn't apply tribalism. It simply gives people the opportunity to triumph over it. If you ask if social media amplifies tribalism, the answer is clear. It doesn't amplify tribalism. Social media doesn't divide, it unites. It is not the problem, it's the solution. Tribalism is an old ghost. More social media is a new light. Nigerians, do not be deceived. I repeat, do not be deceived. Do not let the shadow convince you that the new light is the problem in Nigeria. With the help of social media, the digital wall has fallen. There is no difference between the Yoruba and the Igbo man, the Hausa and the Fulani man, the Urobo and the Edo man, the Shekiri and the Ijaw man. All Nigerians are equals. They are all in all. With the help of social media, a man can simply go on his phone and simply talk to someone who is in a different ethnic group than him. With the help of social media, nobody needs to separate themselves from someone with another tribe. Now, Martin Luther King once said that we should all live together as brothers and sisters, or else we perish as fools. Amy Jo Martin said that social media is the equalizer. It gives a voice and a platform to anyone who is willing to engage. Now, Nigerians, join me on behalf of Halifield schools to vehemently reject the notion which says that social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you.
Polakimi Falobi, 14-year-old SS2 student of Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos, here alongside its 13-year-old teammate, Toluwanimia Folayon, SS1 student of that institution, supported by Sarah Shitu. Well done to you two from Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos, and to you, the duo from Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls, Oregon, Lagos, Ayomide and Jade Sola. What a contest, indeed, it turned out to be. We've heard social media described as amplifier and accelerant, a mirror of society, or a magnifier of its fractures. We've been reminded that technology is neutral, but users are not. Does social media create division? Or does it simply give division a louder microphone? In a country as vibrant as Nigeria, unity cannot be outsourced to algorithms. It must be cultivated by intention. Halifield Schools, Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls. Today, you've demonstrated that young minds can indeed wrestle with complex realities and do so with clarity and courage. Well done. The round of 16 is unforgiving. So one of you will have to leave the stage tonight. But excellence, when it appears, is unmistakable. And this afternoon, or you can call it this evening, excellence appeared. And we couldn't be more proud of both institutions. You've all done very well. It's in the hands of the judges now. Before I share their decision with you, Yvonne Okhaifo, diction coach and judge, Yvonne Okhaifo, has got some things to share with you.
Thank you, Femi. I'll start with Halifield Schools. Vehemently.
We're back there.
Okay. Falobi, say vehemently, all right? No, not what you said, but vehemently. Both of you say Deborah, not Deborah, Deborah, okay? Deborah. Also say knowledge. Halifield Schools, not knowledge. Knowledge. And then say social media, not social media, social, okay? Tribalism, not tribalism, tribalism. Also say activism, not activism, activism, tribalism, all right? Say will be able or can, don't say can be able. It's either it will be able to or can do something, but don't use can be able because they both expressions mean the same thing. Be able and can mean the same thing, okay? So instead of them doing something promote, it should be there. You're doing it, not you doing it. You're coming, not you coming to. You're coming to our studio, not you coming to our studio. All right? The same rule applies when saying, instead of saying you doing it will make things better, you say you're doing it will make it better. Here's why. Because it is the action itself that is the noun, not the person. Okay? So what will make something better? It is the thing that is being done. In this case, they're doing such and such promotes, not them doing it promotes. I know that it's common to say things like you coming, you talking to me like that is something that I don't like. It should be you're talking to me like this or that is something I don't like, because the subject of the sentence is not the doer itself. It is the action being done. I hope that makes sense in a way. Okay, thank you. I'll go to Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls. Algorithm not algorithm. You oscillated between algorithm and algorithm. Girls, please don't confuse me. I'm an elderly woman, okay? Please.
Well, comparative.
Because Femi, my back hurts. I'm at that age now where my back hurts.
Yeah, I've spent a significant amount of time laughing at you today.
Well, say divisive, not divisive, okay? Divisive. Not divisive, divisive. Don't say so therefore, because so and therefore mean the same thing. The same way can and be able mean the same thing. So you either say so or you say therefore, because both imply result or consequence. Okay? Also, oh yes, this is the last one. Tribalist is the noun. Tribalistic is the adjective. I know that sometimes we can appropriate a noun, such that it functions in another word class, but traditionally, tribalist is noun, tribalistic is the adjective. So you should have said, is that being tribalistic instead of is that being tribalist? Does that make sense? Okay, I'll stop there.
All right, time now for the decision. Pay close attention. This is going to be close. For the presentation round between Vivian Fowler Memorial School and Halifield Schools, Chief Judge Chike scores that first round a tie, 10-10. Judges Ama and Ufoma score it 10-9, 10-9 for Halifield Schools. Halifield Schools lead by 30 to 28. The rebuttal round. Judge Ufoma scores that round a tie. Judges Chief Judge Chike and Judge Ama record it as 10-9, 10-9. Both for Halifield Schools. Halifield Schools take round 2, 30 to 28. It is Halifield Schools 60 and Vivian Fowler Memorial School 56. 4 points lead after round 2. Round 3, the closing round. All 3 judges score this round 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. All for Vivian Fowler Memorial Schools. It's 30 to Vivian Fowler and 27 to Halifield Schools in this round, bringing the total to 86 points for Vivian Fowler and 87 points for Halifield Schools, taking us to diction scoring. $10-9. For Vivian Fowler Memorial Schools, we have a tie. We have a tie. It is 96 to 96. We have a tie, people. And now we go to a tiebreaker round. In this round, both schools, not each debater, both schools have each got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You will argue your opponent's previous position. 5 minutes. You decide how you want to play it. You want one of you to take it. You want to share responsibilities. Fine. If your teammate stumbles and stalls, you can pick them up and continue. Your clock will run for 5 minutes. after which, hopefully, we'll have a decision.
Indeed, Femi, indeed. We'll give you 1 minute to gather your thoughts and prepare to argue the side previously argued by your opponents.
On Monday, the round of 16 begins. 16 schools, one stage, no second chances. At 4 p.m., Penny International College locks horns with Supreme Education Foundation School on the motion. Religion divides Nigerians more than it unites them. Then at 5 p.m., the tension spikes as Halifield schools face Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls on the motion. Social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. Who will rise above the noise and make their voice count? 2 debates, 4 contenders, 1 mission to conquer the round of 16. I am Yvonne Okhaifo. Join Femi, Obong-Daniels and me to catch the battles live on Monday as the next generation of thinkers take the mic. I Beg to Differ Season 9. 32 debaters, now 16. 1 winner, 1 grand title, the champion of champions. Supported by Obiwisi. For sponsorship inquiries, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm or I Beg to Differ @nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the tournament of champions.
Obiwisi, Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadgets trade-ins. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwisi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned, UK used. Got a phone or laptop? Bring it in and work out with an upgrade, a cashback, or both. Whether you shop in-store or online at obiwizi.com, that is obiwizi.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obiwizi offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obiwizi is your guy. Visit www.obiwizi.com. Again, www.obiwizi.com. Happy shopping!
We return as well we must. Welcome to the tiebreaker round between Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos, and Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls, Oregon, Lagos. What an interesting debate it was.
Interesting indeed, Femi.
Did you follow the scoring? Did you all follow the scoring? And you are convinced as to how we arrived at 96-96 for the tie? All right. So are we ready for the tiebreaker round?
That means Halifield schools will now support the motion that social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. There are no rebuttal and closing rounds. You have just 1 round. And that is the round that you get to present your case. You've got 5 minutes. Okay? Are we good to go? Wonderful. You've got 5 minutes. Your time starts now.
In a nation as culturally diverse as Nigeria, social media becomes less of a bridge and more of a barrier, deepening tribal division with every trending hashtag. According to J. Bear, social media doesn't create negativity, it uncovers it. Good evening, judges. I could thank you as my fellow co-debaters. My name is Fowler Falubi. I'm from Halifield Schools and I'm here to strongly support the notion who says that social media has amplified tribalism and division in Nigeria. Now, social media can be defined as mobile or web-based technologies which facilitate communication, content sharing, and community-based input. Although some people say that social media is very good and important, but it has many flaws which ultimately increase and amplify tribalism and division in Nigeria. Now, firstly, viral hate speech. Now, many apps such as Twitter, Instagram, and many others are not able to regulate the way in which people express themselves or speak about other tribes. Now, this actually increases the incidence of cyberbullying and tribal discrimination on social media. Would it make sense if there is an app where people are talking and saying bad things about other tribes, and yet they won't even do anything important about this? This is not weakening tribalism. This is simply using social media as a tool to increase it and amplify it. Additionally, election volatility. Now, in many elections, especially this recent 2022 elections, there was a lot of tension between the Yorubas and the Igbos. Now, the Yorubas were insulting the Igbos and were even using anonymous accounts to track them down and say bad things about the Igbos. Many people were insulting Peter Obi just because he was Igbo, and the Igbos were insulting Tinubu just because he was Yoruba. All that happened on social media. This shows that social media is used as a tool, not even just as an amplifier, but as a tool in order to increase tribalism in Nigeria. Furthermore, misinformation. Now, many people spread fake news about other tribes, especially in the 2019 election and many other incidents. Now, for example, in the 2019 election, Peter Obi was running for the vice president of Nigeria, and during his campaign, many people said that when he was the governor of Anambra State, he deported all the northerners from Anambra. This was not fair because they were spreading fake news about him just because he was Igbo, so that the Yorubas would be the ones to win the elections, not the Igbos. Additionally, reopening of historical wounds. Now, many bad things have happened in Nigeria, such as the Civil War and the coup of 1966. But then, how is this good if people keep on blaming the Igbos for it? Many people say that the Igbos are the ones who caused the Civil Wars. Many people say that it's the Igbos that are the ones who caused the coup of 1966. They say it's an Igbo coup. They say it's an Igbo war. This is not fair. This is using social media to play with people's minds and even give people the wrong story about how the Civil War came about. Additionally, restricted apps. Now, many apps in Nigeria are usually restricted to only people of a particular tribe. They may not say, it's only Yorubas that can use it, or it's only Igbos that can use it. But these apps only benefit those who are Yoruba. For example, an app called Pajawiri is a Yoruba app which is only meant for tackling insecurity in only Yoruba land. Why not Igbo land? Why not Nigeria as a whole? This is tribalism, and this using social media as a tool for it. Additionally, cyberbullying of tribal unions. Now, many influencers and celebrities get backlash and bash online for marrying people of a tribe that is different from them. For example, when Mercy Johnson married an Edo man, people were insulting her on social media and saying that she's not meant to do that, which actually increased the tribalism tensions all around Nigeria. Furthermore, professional shows. Now, many politicians use people to say bad things about other tribes with anonymous accounts. Now, for example, between 2022 and 2023, the All Progressive Congress was using particular professional shows in order to say bad things about other tribes so that they can promote their campaign and make sure that they win. This is using social media as a tool for improving and even increasing the amount of people that are tribalists. Furthermore, separatist campaigns. Now, there are many people in Nigeria who want Nigeria to be separated, such as the indigenous people of Biafra. And making Nigeria to be separated is not just tribalism, but it's even breaking down our unity in Nigeria. Now, the indigenous people of Biafra, led by Nnamdi Kanu, use social media to promote their campaign and their separatist ideology. This is using social media as a form of tribalism and as a form of division. Furthermore, entertainment. Now, many influencers are all around Nigeria use social media to make fun of other people's tribes as a form of entertainment. For example, Reno Omokri, who is an influencer, went on social media and was insulting the Igbos and making stereotypes about how Igbo people are fond of cheating and like a lot of money. This raised a lot of tensions between the Yorubas and the Igbo because he was trying to promote tribalism using social media. Furthermore, selective outrage. Now, many people want to separate Nigeria, such as Nnamdi Kanu, but there is not only Nnamdi Kanu that does this. There's also a Yoruba man called Sunday Igboho that also does it. And yes, people are always backlashing Nnamdi Kanu. They're always insulting him, but nobody will come to Sunday Igboho and tell him that what he's doing is wrong. Is this trying to reduce tribalism, or is he trying to make the tensions more? If you are shouting at only one person for doing something wrong, it will not be fair. Now, I hope I've been able to shed you my perspective on this notion, and I'm sure that you Nigerians, honorable judges, my esteemed audience, and people of all ages have been convinced that social media has amplified and increased tribalism and division in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Fola Jimmy Falobi of Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos. Well done. That was their school's tiebreaker round.
Now we'll hear from Vivian, Fowler Memorial College for Girls. You've got 5 minutes. Your time starts now.
Do we blame a fish for its ability to swim? Do we blame a knife for its ability to cut? And do we blame people for their ability to speak? No, we do not. So why do we blame social media for fulfilling its purpose? Why do we blame it for uniting people? Why do we say that it amplifies tribalism? Honorable adjudicators, respected audience, and worthy opponents, my name is Jadisola Adetokunbo Balogun, and today I strongly believe that social media does not amplify tribalism and division in Nigeria. Firstly, national solidarity. Social media has fostered movements like EndSARS. It has unified Nigerian people into fighting for greater causes. Social media does not amplify tribalism. Instead, it exposes the inner workings of Nigerians. It exposes, it reflects what Nigerians are currently doing in the country. To say that social media amplifies tribalism is saying that social media is the cause of tribalism in itself, which it is not. Because the people are the cause of tribalism. If tribalism existed before social media, it is a flawed notion and a flawed way of thinking to assume that social media amplifies tribalism. Didn't tribalism exist before X was created? Snapchat was created in 2010. Would you claim that tribalism did not exist before then? Tribalism was fast-tracked. It was widespread. The Biafran movement existed before any social media apps made their way into Nigeria. Would you then say that social media amplify things like the IPOB movement or the Igbo versus Yoruba war? No, you would not say so, because social media did not do that. Moreover, social media promotes cultural expression. It allows people of different tribes to interact. Before a few years ago, most Nigerians did not know the tribes outside of Yoruba, Igbo, or Hausa. Now we know Shekiri, now we know Edo, and now we know Urobo. Social media apps are the ones that expose us to these kinds of ethnicities. Nigeria has over 371 different ethnicities in its country alone. Most people do not know more than 10. Social media allows us to interact with people of different tribes. So saying that social media amplifies tribalism and division is ignoring the good it has actually done. Moreover, the platform regulation exists. Social media apps like Snapchat and TikTok take down videos that spread any kind of hate or tribalism, whether it's a Yoruba person slandering an Igbo person or a Hausa person slandering a Yoruba person. These social media apps do not care. They take it down no matter what you say, as long as it is hate towards another tribe. Moreover, it fosters collaborative activity. It makes Nigerians from all corners of the world to interact with one another. There are over 200 million Nigerians, and only 38 million of them have access to internet. So saying that social media amplifies tribalism and division is saying that only those 38 million people who are internet users are the tribalists themselves, which is completely wrong. Are you trying to assume that a tribalist is characterized by their internet, or that a tribalist is characterized by whether they have social media or not? No.
Now, let's talk about the real issue here. The real issue is we seem to be blaming social media for what it is not. Now, we have said that there are over millions of Nigerians who are online every day. They use social media every single day. They tweet, they say hashtag, they say this, they say that. But what we do not see is that there's a large percentage of Nigerians who do not use social media as much. Are they the ones spreading tribalism on social media? The people who are farming, trying to make ends meet for their families, are they the ones who spread tribalism on social media? Are they the ones who say hashtag, we don't like these people? No, they are not, yet they take majority of the population. You see, we seem to be focusing on only the small percent of people who use social media. But what about the remaining percentage? The people who don't? The people who want peace? The people who do actively engage in tribalism without social media? Now, let's talk about AFCON. We see a lot of Nigerians on social media were united. We were all battling. We were shouting, cheering for our favorite country, our country. When we watched Nigeria versus Morocco, every Nigeria shed at least one tear when Morocco ran in victory. We were all united. United in joy, not united in hate. United as a nation, not united in tribalism. If people spread hateful content on social media, that means that they need enlightenment. They need to be educated, and they need counseling to understand their wrongs, not that they blame social media for it. Because that is a personal fault. And I believe, and we believe you should believe, that social media is not the problem here. Social media is just a tool that is being used as a scapegoat. Thank you.
Thank you. And so this finally rests. Oh, Lord.
Well, interesting day. Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls closing the tiebreaker round. Ayomide Ayela's voice. you heard there before her, Jadisola Adetokunbo Balogun started it.
That's right.
And it was a response to the tiebreaker effort of Folajimi Falobi of Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, you'll hear the decision.
Above their head and say, let us do something that is good for Nigeria.
At my age, nobody will fool me. Honestly speaking, Nigeria is in the wrong hands.
That is the problem that we are confronting.
The conversation starts here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
They say the heart speaks loudest in Ramadan. But sometimes the heart just needs a little courage to say, I am here for you. Because in this month, sharing isn't only about food. It's about offering strength when someone's running low and kindness when someone least expects it.
Oh, Aisha, thank you so much.
And just like that, a simple act becomes a moment you both remember. This Ramadan, don't just give, connect, share more than meals, share moments. Ramadan Kareem from Hollandia. Stay ahead with Dairy Power.
Hey there, mums and dads. Did you know that some children are picky eaters and also do not get enough fruits and vegetables from their diet? Well Kid Baby and Infant Syrup is a food supplement from Vitabiotics that contains 14 vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and zinc, as well as flaxseed oil, which supports brain development and all-round health. Well Kid Baby and Infant Tasty Syrup is for children 3 months to 5 years of age. Give your young ones a good start with Well Kid Baby and Infant from Vitabiotics UK. Available in pharmacies near you.
Welcome back. Oh, what a day we have had. And we did warn you last week to expect more intensity, more heat in the round of 16, right, Femi?
Indeed. You asked for it. You got it now.
That's right.
What a debate this was after what we saw in the first debate today between Penny International College and Supreme Education Foundation.
Right.
Halifield Schools and Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls just took it one notch higher, thus forcing our first tiebreaker round of this second round.
That's right.
We had 2 in the first round.
Yes, we did. On your mark, Kelvin on Facebook says, he shocked me. Nobody was spared. The boy nearly dragged Oga Femi.
Well done to all of you.
I was about to clutch my imaginary pearls. What do you mean? Take it easy. Don't drag me. I haven't done anything wrong.
All right. So let's now go to the scorecard. For this tiebreaker round, Chief Judge Chike scored it 10-9. Judges Ama and Ufoma scored it 10-8 each. 10-8, 10-8. All for your winner. By unanimous decision. 30-25. Congratulations. To Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. You should join the live streams and see the drama playing out in the studio. This young man, Falobi, was just about to go over to the other side to give the representatives of Vivian Memorial College for Girls a handshake. Which is fast becoming his fashion, Femi.
Yeah. Well, I think our producers usually are intent on making sure we look good on camera. Please allow them. Please allow them. Congratulations to you, Halifield Schools, Maryland, Lagos, Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls. Oh, what debaters you are.
Indeed.
What debaters you are.
Indeed. Marianne did mention to us during one of those reviews how that every time she had to moderate a competition involving Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls, they always won, Femi.
Yes, certainly.
The girls always had it.
And they are brilliant debaters.
I agree.
But again, you don't do the job in the opening round, anything can happen in extra time and the lottery of the shootout. Great work. Halifield did well. Falobi, you were brilliant. You had points after points after points.
Thank you, sir.
It's also a lesson to other contestants. Sometimes the points you need in a tiebreaker round had already been provided by your opponent in their opening round. Take it and use it. Okay? Well done. It was down to points. They made more points in the tiebreaker round. Okay?
What a day of
Well
sharp
done.
arguments and spirited debates, Femi. The round of 16 is heating up now.
Ayomide Ayela and Jadesola Adetukumbo Balogun of Vivian Fowler Memorial, they bow out, but with pride.
That's right.
Privilege, and of course, dignity. I will look forward to see you. I know Jadesola is in her final year, so she bows out of the I Beg to Differ debate. I look forward to seeing Ayomide Ayela in season 10, perhaps alongside Sophia Okekwe or some others. But well done.
Well, there's more action coming up, and every point counts as we continue the round of 16 through Thursday.
Tomorrow, join us at 4.
That's right. We'll see you then.
Let's do this again. Bye-bye.
NigeriaInfo.fm 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.